Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video, brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. Learn the PPT strategies and profit for life. Let's get started on this Thursday, August 14th, 2014. Number one, markets are trading up again. No surprise here. I've been calling for a rally and a continued rally since last Thursday, which again timed it perfectly with the reversal on Thursday into Friday's big up day. We had a couple consolidation days early this weekend, off to the races. And again, the patterns have been dictating bullish moves, so you just got to go with what the charts say. If you don't know how to read charts, honestly, you're honestly screwing yourself. It's just that simple. You got to learn the simple tactic of chart reading, which again is just bull flag, bear flag, time count, stuff like that, and you can literally predict this market with an insane accuracy. All right, number one, take a look at this. So here yesterday we consolidated all day long. See this up move here and this choppy sideways? That's classic bullish consolidation. All right, it's on light volume. The market today, 36 million today, and this is the intraday SPY now. Each candle is 10 minutes long, and you can see up, and away. Today, we finally hit some resistance here. All right, we officially have hit resistance. You want to see where the resistance comes from? It's an amazing thing that should blow your mind. It blows my mind. Gap window right here. That high right there connected through. Look at the high today. Basically, virtually that level right there. So again, very cool stuff right here. Markets again have finally run into some bigger resistance. And now the question remains, do we stall here? Does the market start to pull back more significantly? I would say the easy upside action is now in the market. Now the question is, do we go a little bit higher to this pivot low and this gap fill? I would say there's about a 60% chance we do go up there. All right, so slightly better than equal that we go up to that next level. All right, now if we get there, that's where the turn in the tide will occur, in my opinion. That's where you really start to see the market stall out, and where I actually think you're going to start to see some heavy downside again. So these are all interesting things, because as traders, we need to know when to sell our longs, when to short the market, when to cover our shorts, and when to go long the market. And ultimately, the easy money is now in the market. That's been made. Could you extend yourself to the gap fill? Sure you could. Absolutely. But again, the easy money is now in. And again, that's why, again, if you look at the EWG up again today beautifully, I've been holding this. We've been making money on this, as well as some other longs out there. And I covered my shorts last week, which was a perfect timing setup. All right. A couple other things I want to go over. I've been telling you, this video honestly is making you so much money, and it's freaking free. Don't ask me why I do it, why I give out good calls in these videos to freebies. Maybe it's just to entice you, to show you what we can do here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. If you're a member, it's 10 times better. But take a look at corn today. I mean, I gave you guys this so many days ago. Every day I've gone over it. I've told you it's going to go higher. It's going to break out. Well, look at it today. Trading at the highs of the day, up about 1%. And again, look at the daily chart. This is all you care about right now. The daily chart breakout above the 20 MA. Small resistance remains at gap fill right here. It should blast right through and go here. All right, I would say, again, I said this already. I said this to you guys earlier this week in the last couple days. I said, listen, by the end of next week, this will be at $27, the ETF. That was when it was trading at $25.80 or so, $25.90. It's already at $26.33. And this is just the start, guys, just the start. It's going to be a bull raid. The signals are everywhere. Bottoming tail, the 20 sloping into price not breaking down like it did over here. See, 20 into price, and it broke down. This is telling you the bottom is here. All right, we want to see confirmation tomorrow. We want to see a breakup continue tomorrow, and off to the races this thing will run. Awesome stuff, guys. Absolutely awesome. One other stock I gave to you guys yesterday was Dendrion, DNDN. I've talked to you guys about this. Beautiful reversal yesterday. It's already starting to catch a bit off the lows today and move back to the flat line, just down 2 cents. Just made a move to basically the flat line for the day a second ago. Again, it's going to take a little bit of time, but this, in my opinion, is going right back here. First stop will be the gap window here, but ultimately it's going to go right back to $2. All right, you might say, well, how come? They talked about potentially bankruptcy. Yeah, but that's in 16 months from now. You know, for a biotech, how long that is? I mean, that's like a lifetime and a half for a biotech. They have Provenge, which is already bringing in literally like $80 million a quarter in revenue. All right, that's essentially almost talking about close to probably in a year that'll be a $500 million in revenue. Are you thinking that a biotech out there like Amgen or something, they're not going to say, oh, wait a minute, for a couple $1 billion we can have this drug which is bringing a revenue of $500 million already? And just think with an Amgen or a Gilead Sciences or a Celgene with their type of network, how much money they could multiply that out to. All right, to me, listen, there's no guarantees in life. We know all that. To me, for a risk reward, I bought some. I got some options too. I said, what the heck? Give it a shot. So we'll see how it plays out. But I just think that's a no-brainer right there. And I told you guys about that yesterday. Other stocks on watch today, we have Walmart, which initially was trading lower on earnings after this morning's release. It is now trading slightly higher, and that's in conjunction with the rally in the market. Also, yesterday after the bell, Cisco reported earnings, and CSCO is taking a hit today. And again, in all fairness, look at the chart. Down move, inside bar consolidation, that was a bear flag. In spirit of, right? So you would have anticipated on earnings it was going to dip, and sure enough, it did dip. And this is reading these charts is just amazing, in my opinion. It just opens the door to so many opportunities, so many abilities to just see the charts, read them correctly, and put yourself on the winning side. So again, we'll have to see. I think Penney reports after the bell. Cena also reports after the bell. Let's take a look at Penney today. Penney's actually having a nice day. Daily chart on Penney's a little hard to read because it's very choppy. Overall, it's a little on the bullish side, but it's not a majority on the bullish side. Slightly bullish, I would say 60% bullish. If it was 80%, I'd probably take it as a long play as earnings. It's not, so I'm going to leave it be. But definitely something we want to pay attention to. Cena. All right, Cena has earnings after the bell today, I believe, as well. This stock's kind of just holding steady in a triangle. So you see a triangle here. If it breaks to the upside, this is your target here, which is going to be around the 53 level. If it breaks to the downside, honestly, it could go to 43. It's trading right in the middle. I do favor the upside on this. It's definitely risky, though. There's no doubt about it, folks. No doubt about it. All right. What else do we have going on here? Let's take a look at Apple. Apple continues its kind of attempted march towards the 100 even number. That's APL. It's not AAPL. Let me bring up AAPL. And you can see it's up 31 cents today. It's only got $2.50 left to 100. Honestly, I'm still in the camp that says it's going to go there. I talked about this as much as a month ago going there, and I'm still in the camp again that believes it will get there. Okay, so we'll just continue to watch that. Baidu today, which has been one of the Chinese strong plays out there, continues, in my opinion, to actually have a bearish pattern here. See this pattern right here? Downward move, inside bar. I actually think that's a little bearish on the chart. All right, stock is obviously very strong, but it's had such a big rally that I think it's due on the next down move in the market. It'll come in pretty nicely. Take a look at Amazon today, AMZN. Let's breeze through this. And sure enough, Amazon having some follow-through upside today. Not a huge day. $6 is actually a decent day. Yesterday was a big day up, though. Yesterday had a monster day. All right. Again, I think that's about it for now that I want to discuss with you guys. Let's take a look at JP Morgan before we sum things up. Yep, JPM just up slightly on the day. Going back to the SPY, SPY is actually pulled off of its highs, off of that gap window level. And again, the question is, do they kind of hold it here or do they stall it here? Where do we go in the next remaining couple hours of the trading day, and what do we do tomorrow? And again, remember, the easy upside's now in the market. Now we want to look to see, again, if we see a pullback first and then a final push to that gap fill, or if we kind of float up there, or maybe we don't do either. And again, I'll be reading the charts tonight to our members, giving them the insight. Come take the 7-day free trial to get the insight yourself, to get the trade alerts yourself. This is where it's at, guys. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center and profit for life. Take care.